Hello again, everybody. Chuck Northside Guy with part two of a three-part T206 video series I'm putting on featuring recent pickups. I'm really excited to share this one with you all. This is obviously a PSA 6, but what's really interesting is you might say, well, it's a sweet caporal, that's normal. But what I have learned is that there are very few, you'll see here, this factory 42. So this is the 42 at the end there stands for a factory which produced only 600, there's only 639 known examples of sweet caporal cards coming from this factory 42. And in the case of this card, it's the single best example of its type. And I'm thrilled to own it. I think it's a great looking card. I like the centering. I like the color. I like the registration. No creases. Just a really fine example. I have a hard time imagining that this is from 1909. It's just a fantastic example. Just love that card. I'm really excited to share it with you. Next up, I'm trying to find cards that are unique in some way, at least unique enough for me within my budget. And Charles Bray, my earlier videos have shared with you some other cards I've collected from Charles Bray's collection. He's one of the founding fathers of our hobby, and it gives, I think it's kind of neat to have cards from a collection that he put together. Just a straight Piedmont back, but love this card and the centering and just having it part of his collection. Now, I was too eager, and I want to feature this as an example. This is, first let me share with you. This was my first old mill, and I was really eager to start getting some different backs. And thought the centering of this looked great, and I didn't spend enough time, and I was too impatient. And on the front, as you can see, left to right, it is not centered. It's off-centered. Again, it's from the Charles Bray collection. It was basically, I said, look, there are two elements here that I like. I like the fact that it's Old Mill. I like the fact that it's Charles Bray, PSA 5. It's kind of a third element. But I was too quick to pull the trigger. I should have been more patient, and that's a lesson for future. Nonetheless, I'm happy to be able to share this card with you. I think the image and the registration is very good, and appreciate the opportunity to share it with you. Stay tuned for the third video. It'll come out tomorrow.